Yo, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy BalloutBest, and I'm back with another reaction video to you. For me, I've been feeling like I should jump into the commentary lane as far as doing reaction. The music ain't been doing the numbers I wanted to do. I see a lot of people are more into the content now. People don't really care about music, so reaction kind of been hard to do, especially with the numbers. And I've been losing motivation as far as reacting to music. But I'm gonna continue to do it because I still love music, but sometimes you gotta try other things. You never know what might be your lane. So this is something I'm gonna try. I'm gonna start reacting to YouTube documentaries and shit like that, because that's what a lot of people be interested in. But just recently I came across this video called New Dallas versus FBG Murda. You feel me? And for what I see of the New Dallas movement, it's like it's all positivity, it's all love, and like they want to unite shit. Then when you think about FBG Murda, you think about violence and stuff like that. It's always that one oddball. For me, there's always that one oddball. But I did not know they had an issue. I'm like, damn, that's kind of crazy. How like are they gonna blackball FBG Murda because they on some? We all one. We from different hoods. We all work together. And FBG Murda on some. I don't know who he be beefing with, but he be name dropping a lot from what I see. So I'm gonna see what their issue is, and I'm pretty sure the issue is not that big. I'm pretty sure just because FBG Murda be on some violent type of time, but I knew that's promoting positivity, so they probably can't do shows together. I'm pretty sure it's a show. Shout out to Data Scoreboard for putting together this video too. Oh, they got a Reddit too. Why they call themselves F Dallaston? Okay, F Dallaston. Okay. I couldn't even see. Why they put an A in it?
FBG Murda and Lil 6 are essentially going to war with the whole New Dallas scene.
See, I've never heard of Lil 6. Who's Lil 6?
Respectful diss songs as well as sending messages in the streets. It's clear that there's more going on to what we hear in the music. In this video, I will break down the recent conflict between OTS and the New Dallas scene. The New Dallas movement was started early 2024 by the likes of popular rising artists such as...
Wait, so there's gotta be some new beef, because the New Dallas movement, they just came together, right? They didn't all know each other at one point in time, so there's gotta be some new beef. There's some rap shit, I'm pretty sure.
Or by the likes of popular rising artists such as Zillionaire Doe and Montana 700. Coming up simultaneously with the Dallas drill scene, New Dallas would take a different approach to the masses, choosing to promote unity and motivation for the city by bringing some of the most reputable trappers and scammers from almost every respected hood in Dallas. Their most notable faces of the movement, Zillionaire Doe, who hails from the Four Deuce neighborhood in South Dallas and Montana, 700 from the Woodtown neighborhood in Oak Cliff, has risen to the top ranks in the city as far as influence goes, with Montana signing a record deal with 300 back in August of 2024, as well as Doe signing to Yo Gotti's CMG in February of this year, dropping huge street bangers like Back to the South and Pipeline turning the city up last year. As stated before, the New Dallas scene consists of rappers from all different hoods, like BFG bands from Pleasant Grove.
So I ain't never heard of him. I ain't gonna lie. I got too into his bro music. I heard of Head Honcho Amir though.
BFG bands from Pleasant Grove, Head Honcho.
So I'm pretty sure what he gonna say. One of the hoods that they clicked up with was FBG Murda op, and he basically on something. You roll with my op, you with him basically. That's crazy. I don't think Murda should do that though. FBG Murda should do that.
East Dallas, Kevin got bands from Singing Hills, and Himothy Chung from DeSoto, just to name a few. Now, to make things clear, the New Dallas scene doesn't promote violence, meaning it's not the main focus of their music. However, to say that they don't play a part in the Dallas drill scene would be pretty ignorant to say the least. So let me explain. Although Zillionaire Doe doesn't have it in his name, he is actually a part of the historic BFG set, originating in
okay, and there was a dude named BFG something earlier in the video, right? There's mentioned a dude named BFG. Let's see. I could swear they mentioned somebody else and his name is BFG. We at 211 right now, so remember that YouTube, we come back to 211. I'm gonna make sure.
And scammers from almost every respected hood in Dallas. Their most notable faces of the movement, Zillionaire Doe, who hails from the Four Deuce, Montana, 700 from the Woodtown neighborhood in Oakland has risen to the top ranks in the city as far as influence goes, with Montana signing a record deal with 300 back in August of 2024, as well as Doe signing to Yo Gotti's CMG in February of this year. Dropping huge...
I could have sworn they shot somebody else out when they shot Head Honcho Man. Oh, there you go.
Like BF.
Okay, so him and Zoman, I said Zoman. Zillionaire Doe will be from the same block. But he from 75 and Zillionaire from, I just want to make sure,
Their most notable faces
42 South Dallas. So are they two different cliques and they clicked up? Like, I'm confused, y'all. BFG, right? Let me just make sure I looked that right.
from all different hoods, like BFG.
BFG, okay. Say BFG.
Name. He is actually a part of the historic BFG set.
So they from the same set, but they two different things.
In South Dallas, choosing to pursue a career in music only after losing his close friend, BFG Strap, in September.
I heard that name before.
To make things even crazier, Doe is actually brothers with top shooter from EBK in Oak Cliff. Doe is also known to be like a big homie to FBG. To make things dating in Oak Hollow and Four Deuce in South Dallas, choosing to pursue a career in music only after losing his close friend, BFG Strap, in September of 2022. To make things even crazier, Doe is actually brothers with top shooter from EBK in Oak Cliff.
So top shooter, that's his op. So that's his blood brother. That's an op.
He's strapped in September of 2022. To make things even crazier, Doe is actually brothers with top shooter from EBK in Oak Cliff. Doe is also known to be like a big homie to FBG member One Blue, who was shot by OTS members Traer and Wu last year in Park Row.
Okay, OTS is FBG Murda. Okay, not sure. My fault, y'all. I'm still getting this shit confused. So who is I'm confused because he was saying that like
to FBG member One Blue, who was shot by OTS members Traer and Wu last year in Park Row. Now Montana isn't known to claim a specific set, but he is known to be very tied in with B4L member Baby, with him being seen in music videos with Baby dating back to 2023. Same thing with another new Dallas associate named Big Homie Kevy, with PCE member Shooter being seen.
See, there's too many clicks. I'm kind of confused already. Maybe I should do a little bit. I should watch that video before this to understand what the different clicks were between the shit.
Same thing with another new Dallas associate named Big Homie Kevy, with PCE member Shooter being seen in the background for his music video, 5 Everlasting. With that being said, we can now take a look at the main conflict that would lead to the fallout between new Dallas rapper BFG Bands and Dallas drill rapper FBG Murda. The first traces of the OTS and BFG Band's relationship would begin in 2023 when hanging out in Oak Hollow due to being sanctioned by the older guys. Murda's first song, Jizzle Smokin', would be shot here, later following a vlog in 2024 where you can see pretty much OTS's main lineup. However, this alliance wouldn't last very long, since shortly after, Bands would seemingly...
So I'm from what I'm understanding, it was like they was all clicked up, and something must have went wrong that fucked up the whole New Dallas. So FBG Murda could have been part of the New Dallas movement.
Later, following a vlog in 2024, where you can see pretty much OTS's main lineup. However, this alliance wouldn't last very long, since shortly after, Bands would seemingly start going back and forth with Murda in October of last year, sending subliminals about not needing music to be turned. Murda would respond, saying he wasn't responding to any washed-up rappers, and that things would be handled accordingly. The fallout would become official when 300-member Third would be shot and unalived on November 15th. This death is pretty significant, saying as Third was extremely loved and respected by members of Oak Hollow, with the neighborhood serving as a second home to him essentially. That would probably explain why FBG Murda would strangely start dissing Third on his Instagram story the following morning.
So Murda them strike first. Okay. It would been crazy the new Dallas way with the strike record. They be on some good money shit. I could see FBG Murda and them Entourage striking first because they brag about killings and they rap.
That would probably explain why FBG Murda would strangely start dissing Third on his Instagram story the following morning. Many fans believe this would be an attempt to disrespect 300 due to them being heavily tied to B4L, since OTS are the ones who got Billy. Fast forward to 2025, the conflict would become more apparent as Murda would begin posting DMs between him and BFG bands, with bands calling him a pranking young nigga. And Murda responding by reminding him that they had just came through his hood for his social media antics. Murda would ultimately escalate things when he would publicly diss fallen Oak Hollow resident Booga, who was backdoored in his own hood by members of Savage Gang of all people back in 2020, asking if he would run like his homie Booga did. This would explain why a SG member was beat up at the fair last...
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is going on over here? Y'all gotta show me that video. Who's Savage Gang? Who would fit with Savage Gang?
Back in 2020, asking if he would run like his homie Booga did. This would explain why an SG member was beat up at the fair last year after trolling and looking for attention. BFG bans hates SG with a passion, with him posting on his story once that anyone throwing up Z's can feels like fine.
So basically, the SG nigga is basically called a black way with the Z. Cause I'm about to say, why would he call SG Z? They got that shit from Kodak.
This is a reference to SG members commonly throwing up Z's in tribute to Fats. Murda would give insight into the conflict further with his disrespectful track, Real Dallas, where he goes on to rap about spinning on Lenway Street, which is Zillionaire Doe's hood.
So he might not even have an issue with the whole new Dallas. He really got an issue with there no dope people because of the BFG affiliation.
This could be a diss to BFG specifically, since FBG member One Glue is known to hang out there and was actually a part of BFG back in 2018. To make matters worse, Lenway would be blitzed again, recently leaving 8 people injured.
Damn. A lot of niggas got killed for something they ain't want to have nothing to do with.
This would include One Glow and his brother Shrimp Cash, both a part of the music collective Neighborhood CEO. He would then go on to mention Montana 700 and another new Dallas. So
he did. So FBG Murda threw Montana 700 in it because his affiliation was in there though.
Neighborhood CEO, recently leaving 8 people injured. This would include One Glow and his brother Shrimp Cash, both a part of the music collective Neighborhood CEO.
Shit, I never heard of them.
He would then go on to mention Montana 700 and another new Dallas artist named Busy, saying that he saw them in the mall and they did nothing to him.
I mean, are y'all also be a BFG and they just cool with the nigga and they just different hoods that came together to make music.
Murda would also diss BFG Bonds by calling him a washed up rapper and that he was ducking his taco. He then ends the song with a diss to big homie Kevy, saying that he robbed him. A situation that happened at a basketball court where Kevy was robbed and smacked with a pistol by FBG Murda and Duncho. That's
so FBG Murda out here just terrorizing shit. Like he just a terrorizer. Oh, nigga, he never want to. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he was a perfect person to get the new Dallas movement because if he robbing niggas and doing all this extra shit, he wouldn't last in this shit.
Saying that he robbed him. A situation that happened at a basketball court where Kevy was robbed and smacked with a pistol by FBG Murda and Duncho. That's why Duncho would post to his story in February saying, BFG guys still haven't got their stuff back. Lil Six would also take to his story dissing Booga in an unreleased snippet, pretty much confirming his side. But what do you guys think? Do you think Murda and OTS stands a chance against the new Dallas movement? Is OTS the cause of all of their fallouts? Let me know what you think. Do you think Murda and OTS stands a chance against the new Dallas movement?
So, alright, I'm gonna tell you one part I'm confused about. Y'all gonna have to comment about this. The nigga that's Zillionaire Doe brother.
It's clear that Zillionaire Doe doesn't have it in his name. He is actually a part of the historic BFG set, originating in Oak Hollow and Four Deuce in South Dallas, choosing to pursue a career in
who is the EBK movement affiliated with?
BFG Strap in September of 2022. To make things even crazier, Doe is actually brothers with top shooter from EBK and Oak Cliff. Doe is also known to be like a big homie to FBG member One Glue, who was shot by OTS members Treya.
Let me see. EBK, Oak Cliff.
It's clear that there's more going on to what we hear in the music. In this video, I will break the TS and the New Dallas scene. The New Dallas movement was started early 2024 by the likes of popular rising artists such as Zillionaire Doe and Montana 700. Coming up simultaneously.
See, that part confused me about the brother, because I'm trying to figure out if that's his like, are you beefing with your blood brother? But besides that, I ain't gonna lie. OTS versus NHS Most Savage Dallas Joe Steppers. I gotta watch that. I'm gonna have to watch another video that explains a little bit more what was going on between the two, because I'm fake confused. From what I get from my concept is, at one point in time, it was all cool. A situation happens where somebody gets shot by FBG Murda's crew, and then Montana 700 and Kevin got banned are guilty by association because their affiliation was in their dough. So they just got thrown in the mix. Am I right or am I wrong? Y'all let me know. But I ain't gonna lie, FBG Murda is about to be the FBG Junk of Dallas. You feel me? Because everybody loving what the New Dallas movement got going on. And it's like, damn, you're gonna be the one that be the most hated one. The one that's gonna go against what's winning right now. That's crazy, bro. That's black people be our own downfalls, but and he is a Joe rapper, so I never really seen him being part of the New Dallas movement for real. Because they talk about getting money and trapping and fucking bitches. Then you got this nigga at Murda over here that just want to kill. He on some kill script. He robbing niggas at basketball games, all type shit. That nigga is not the right apple to be in a circle anyways, especially with what y'all got going on. So that shit was bound to happen, but I ain't gonna lie, Dallas is next up though. Dallas is definitely next up on the music scene, especially with the New Dallas. FBG Murda can rap too, you feel me? I just hope bro just change his perspective on things. I know they probably won't be able to squash beef because blood has been drawn, it seems like, but I just hope bro change his perspective and get on some get money shit. Like, you can rap about the killing and drilling shit, but hey man, don't let that be the reason why you see your enemies now blossom up and you are still stuck in the hood, because you can't really make money with drill music, you feel me? And you already got FBG Murda in your name. Look at how they did FBG Duck in them. FBG Duck was on some fuck the odds, we ain't gonna even work with them niggas, and it took Duck a long time to get in the game, and by the time he wanted to receive the love and work with everybody else, it's like, damn, we already hate you. People already hated them type shit. Not saying that's gonna happen with you, but people rather work with what's winning. Right now, the New Dallas movement is winning because we ain't never seen like this in hip hop. They like the new Wu-Tang, so just be cautious. And you guys in there though, sign up Yo Gotti, who got mad connection in the street. You got Montana sign up 300 Entertainment. I think Head Honcho Amir just signed recently, so just be conscious how you move. You don't want to be the nigga that gets stuck in the hood while everybody else that you was beefing with blossoming and walks right past you. So that's all I gotta say, bro. But yeah, y'all let me know what video to react to next. Y'all let me know if that's our brother, and that's crazy, and how they are able to communicate with each other. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and we are out.